Is the ability to not get lost some sort of talent?
Where do we come from? And where are we going?
Guide if you're not familiar with the area.
Interfere with the mixing process if you don't keep your voice down.
You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar with the area.
Interfere with the mixing process if you don't keep your voice down.
You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar with the area. You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar with the
Is the
area.
ability to not get lost some sort of talent?
Mixing process if you don't keep your voice down.
Ad Astra Abyss. Merciless. Wanted my full attention, did you? Witness my rise. Strike a pose! Paradigm shift! Merciless. Merciless. Fearless.
Swift and merciful.
Overruled. Wanted my full attention, did you? Merciless. 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 All things come to an end, even time itself.
Let me double check our equip. Laid bare. fixed!
Merciless.
Everlasting as the moon! Overruled! I hear the children singing. This shall not be my fate. Laid bare.
Fearless. Right.
Witness my rise.
Merciless. Into the void!
There's still a long road ahead.
My demon expelling mantra is ready.
Merciless.
Shilonin, I brought the person who needs an ancient name. He's super amazing, and I've already learned tons of stuff from him.
Ah, yes, so I've heard. So young, and yet you've already got quite the reputation. Wait, are you Outlanders?
Yep, we're travelers who just arrived in Natland not too long ago.
No, I mean, I was aware that you're travelers. It's just no one told me that you're...
Huh? You're saying the Pyro Archon didn't tell you?
No, the only thing she said is that a new hero had pledged himself to the plan. But we'd need to forge an ancient name to ensure he'd be able to return safe. And she did mention that it would be quite difficult to forge an ancient name for them, but at the time, I thought she was just but I seem to understand where the true difficulty lies now. No, I wouldn't go that far. I'm used to it, really. The Pyro Archon's requests are always difficult to fulfill, and we used to argue a lot. Honestly, it's probably for the better that she didn't bring this up at the time. Anyway, I can't argue with her if she isn't here, and it'd be pointless to take my anger out on someone else. But, just because I understand her rationale doesn't make me any less upset. After all, she must have known that forging an ancient name for an Outlander is an impossible task.
It's impossible?
As you probably know, an ancient name is a symbol of a hero's spirit and glory, which grows even richer and heavier as generations of successors inherit it. We forge ancient names by engraving the heroic deeds of an individual who will become the first hero of that particular name.
Yeah! I saw countless feats recorded in their adventure handbook. It felt...
But they were all performed outside.
Yeah, that's right.
Then those deeds haven't been recorded by the Night Kingdom. To take it one step further, even if you had performed heroic deeds in Natland, as an Outland, only memories and experiences that have been acknowledged by the Wyab can... Even the greatest of craftsmen cannot create something out of thin air, you know.
Seems the Wyab don't want just anyone to get it.
Mawika, of all people, should know better than anyone. Yet she's still entrusted...
Oh, Paimon gets it. Nobody's happy being asked to... Why do I feel like this has happened before? I think last time, Shilonin just ended up running...
Ugh, don't remind me. Let's just focus on how we can pull this off. How to achieve the impossible.
You mean you're already willing to accept the task?
Well, what else can I do? What's happened is already done, and it's not like I can... If she gave me this order, then she believes the ancient name is an indispensable part of her plan, and that I'll be able... In other words, the order is an affirmation.
Whoa, not only has she accepted the task, but now she's looking for silver linings? Yeah! Let's see if we can find some special way to pull this off.
The key is getting the Wyab to somehow acknowledge that...
We heard the voice of a Wyab when we were in the Night Kingdom before. If we can talk to her again, maybe we can figure something out together.
Well, every tribe has their own Wyab. How do we know if the one you met is indeed the best one for us to talk to? Plus, considering the unprecedented nature of this situation, I have a feeling that the acknowledgement of one Wyab alone would probably not be enough. I don't know. That requires a level of knowledge that we need to find a consultant who's an expert on all things Night Kingdom and Wyab. The first person who comes to mind is Lali at the Masters of the Night.
Oh, we've heard that name before. We used her spirit speaker stone to find Kachina's ancient. A person who can make something like that must be pretty impressive.
Still, she's older now and quite eccentric. It's hard to even book a meeting with her, given that she's constantly holed up in her room and doesn't... I've heard that to get her help, you have to be extremely patient with her and...
I hate to break it to you, but...
Huh. Why is that? I mean, didn't she already help you before? And...
Well, yeah, at the cost of her spirit speaker stone being split into two. Huh?
Great going, Moeka. We're already off to a rocky start. In that case, I guess your only option is to try to emphasize that this is an important order from the Pyro Archon. Hopefully, I'll also write you a letter on your behalf. If you can find someone to deliver it and mention some good things about you, then that
Oh! Let's ask Kanich to deliver the letter. He understands the whole situation and is already a familiar face to her. Paimon sure hopes a Hal won't interrupt when he's talking, though.
Alright, Kanich is a seasoned negotiator. I trust that he'll know.
Great. Then I'll go contact him.
Please just give me a moment to write the letter, and we can meet up near the Statue of the Seven.
Sounds good. We'll take a stroll.
We meet again. Kachina told me everything. I'll deliver the message to the Masters of the Nightwind and convince Sitlali to give you a chance. I'll also take this chance to explain what happened to the Spirit Speaker Stone and offer her an apology.
Yeah, I'm sorry to put this on you, Kanich. It's just that you're probably the only person who knows how to deal with her.
It's alright. We're all working for the sake of the Pyro Archon's plan, after all.
Oh, wait, so Kachina and the Traveler also know about the plan?
Mm-hmm. Because we all saw a hero of the past rematerialize right before our eyes. And then Moalani said that a ton of knowledge and memory. The Pyro Archon explained everything when we came back from the Night Kingdom, including the reason behind the appearance of the hero, as well as... Right. She mentioned there are 6 heroes and that Shilonen is one of 4 that have already been...
Oh, well, then I suppose there's no need to keep any secrets between us.
I have another piece of intel to share. We've pretty much identified the person who rescued the captain in the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. His name is Auroron, and he also hails from the Masters of the Nightwind. However, he spent most of his life living out in the wilderness by himself. That's why his disappearance went unnoticed. By the time Sitlali finally realized that he was gone, no one had heard...
Sitlali knows him...
That's right. Auroron was an orphan raised by the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind and many other kind-hearted people in his tribe. Still.
Odd, huh?
Given how the Masters of the Nightwind love to babble about dreams and revelations, they're already I've never met Auroron, but if they consider him the odd one, he's gotta be...
That's right. So in that sense, Auroron and Sitlali actually have quite a bit in common, which is why they get along.
Huh. Makes sense. But Paimon wonders how Sitlali could be the first one to notice Auroron's disappearance if she spends the whole day in her room.
As of now, we still haven't been able to confirm whether Auroron joined the Fatui voluntarily, or if he... Sitlali is probably eager to prove that Auroron hasn't betrayed his people. I plan to use this...
Oh, so if I'm following, you mean we'll help her investigate Auroron and the captain's whereabouts?
Yes. If you're all on board with the idea, then it becomes a mutually beneficial... Even though I don't think Sitlali is the kind of person to turn down an order from the Pyro Archon, working together with us will help her focus and not get distracted by the whole Auroron situation.
Yeah. Plus, we kinda owe her one anyway to...
This is a pretty well thought out plan, as expected of Molly Poke Kanich. Then, yeah, I'll leave my letter to you. Let's hope Sitlali can meet at the stadium in 2 days.
Sure. I'll head out right away.
Take care out there, Kanich. I'll be heading back as well. There's still a few things I need...
Okay, then let's part ways for now. I'll see you in a couple of days.
Where do we come from? Where are we going?
Oh, it's time to meet up with Shilonen. Let's ask her how things have been going. Hey, Shilonen, how's everything going?
Oh, hi, Traveler and Paimon. I have bad news. Seat Lolly did not reply to our request, although...
Huh? You mean she didn't even bother to give Kenichi a response?
Yeah, well, she can be also quite eccentric, though she's one of the most gifted people around. Even the Masters of the Night Wind often struggle to work with her. My guess is that but let's go to the stadium and see if we can meet her there. If we do get a chance to talk to her in person.
That's true. Paimon doesn't see anybody. Seems she's just not...
Well, we tried to be as considerate as we could, but she's under no obligation to help.
That might be true, but this is still a request from the Pyro Archon, right? Shouldn't the subject...
A subject? Well, if you ask me, yes, Mawika is our leader, but that doesn't mean there's any kind of... The only thing is that she often has very high...
Huh. So even though she's super powerful, it sounds like she's actually pretty down to earth, unlike that old hag Granny Eatstily, right? Does she think she can ignore us just because she's famous? You all talk about her like she's some kind of huge deal, but she didn't even bother to reply to our letter! Seriously, if she didn't want to come, she could at least... If that's what aging does to you, Paimon never wants to get old.
Oh, really? So, that's how you see me?
Huh? Who's there? Who's talking next to...
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a disgruntled old hag, right? Come on, relax.
Huh? Seat Lolly.
Wait, you're Seat Lolly? You're Granny Eatstily?
Yes, Granny Eatsley. But emphasis on Eatsley, not Granny. You must know this trope from light novels, surely. They use it all the time. The young man who's actually the oldest person in the room. The girl next door who turns out to be a seasoned veteran. The wise sage who looks like a... Oh, wipe that look off your face! You've seriously never seen an older lady that doesn't look her age? Okay, well, don't go thinking it's a trick either. See? I'm barely wearing any makeup.
Did I forget to mention, she's called Granny, but she's actually pretty young. It was an honest mistake. I guess we've just gotten used to it.
I'm sorry. So...
What? How dare you? Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady her age?
Paimon really didn't mean to offend you, it's just that... you're kid... Oh, Paimon just wanted to apologize, but now she's putting more and more of her foot in her mouth. Really, Paimon just got a little mad since we thought, well...
It was my idea to invite you here, Seat Lolly. So if you're upset, you...
All right. I was only joking. I didn't mean to chastise anyone. There's really no need to take all this so seriously. I received Kenichi's letter and was planning to attend this meeting. Since I had already decided to come, I figured there was no need to draft a reply that simply said, "Understood." Besides, just showing up is the most important part. But, of course, it's also natural for people to get held up by one thing or another as they're trying to leave the house. At first, I was thinking of quietly sneaking over, but since you were already here waiting for me, I started to think about how I should phrase my apology. Only to hear you all talking smack about... Anyway, that's the whole story.
What's with that expression? expression. Was she feeling embarrassed just...
When the Masters of the Night Wind say they struggle dealing with her, I wonder if the feeling is mutual. She seems to be pretty awkward.
Anyway,
Correct. The situation isn't like anything we've handled before.
I see. So Mawika has asked you to forge an ancient name for an owl, and you've also heard all about Auroron. I must say, he's always been a good kid.
Yeah, that's what we came here to ask you. We'll help bring Auroron back if you help us solve the problems of...
I suppose I'll just call you Traveler for now. Traveler, come here. Let me take a good look. Wealth leads to unending conflicts between people. Yet you alone transcend the value of gold. Baleful thunder and wrathful waves bring terror to mortal hearts. Yet again and again, you've braved them to find new world. Oh, weary yet free soul. Even the most verdant leaf in the forest will pray for your happiness and safe passage. Those are all the things that I could see in you. You've experienced far more than even most mortals could dream of. You possess the heart of a sincere hero, along with the conviction to lift a torch above your head and walk headlong. Huh?
Huh? What thing? Don't scare Paimon. Is the Traveler gonna be okay?
Shoo! That should do it. You've just returned from the Night Kingdom, so some fragments of souls were still stuck to your body. No need...
Isn't that kinda like having part of a ghost?
It's nothing as serious as that. If left unattended, the most it could do is stir up some chaos in your mind.
Well, in that case, better to get rid of them.
It was nothing. Shilonen, let's follow your proposal. Once you've brought Auroron back,
The Lord of the Night? But don't we need to talk to the Wyab of the tribe?
something this important is beyond their jurisdiction. Only the Lord of the Night can decide what... The Lord of the Night is an ancient entity that rules over the entire Night Kingdom, constantly borrowing the...
Oh, so you're basically saying it's even more powerful than the Wyab of the tribes. Well, that sort of makes sense, being the Lord of the entire Night Kingdom.
Not exactly. It's not so much that one's more powerful than the other. But never mind. That's not important. Just listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. The Lord of the Night is currently in a deep slumber, and we can only communicate with its consciousness, but I will need to prepare a few more things if we are to hold a ceremony to achieve the state of the trance. I'll make a list.
I can go. It'll probably be a long list, so better leave it to someone who knows all the local vendors.
Sounds good. Then we'll go with St. Lolly to track down Auroron.
Phew, the Fatui are nothing to scoff at, so please, be careful during your investigation. If you need any help, just come find me.
Yep, we'll be sure to play it safe.
All right, now it's time for us to catch that brat and bring him back. I'm sorry I made you wait earlier. It was actually because I decided to swing by Auroron's place to look for clues. He has always lived alone, and I found a broken jar in his house. There was also something off about his float, and interestingly enough, I saw some slash marks in the house that did not match any of our local weapons.
Oh, sounds like the Fatui broke into his house and took him hostage.
But why would they kidnap a kid who just spends his days living in the country and raising aphids? He's only in his 20s. What would they want with him? That's not to say that I believe he's totally innocent, of course. Since he's the only one who was kidnapped out of everyone in Natlan, he must have done something. In any case, we'll get to the bottom of the... I'm truly sorry to put you two through all this trouble.
You can count on us.
All right, then let's start by heading to where... This is the spot. An eyewitness claimed to have seen Auroron speaking to some Fatui soldiers here. I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Auroron really is a good kid. I see no reason why he'd I'm convinced that what the witnesses saw was actually the Fatui coercing him. Or, however, I doubt anyone would believe me.
Didn't Kanich say that she's a big name in that land? Feels kinda weird to see her so frustrated and helpless.
Auroron? Well, he was left at the side of the road as an infant. He learned a lot from us, and once he reached adulthood, he built himself a house out in the countryside. He spends most of his days growing vegetables and raising aphids. He's always been such a good kid. He would even get his friends to deliver whole bags of fresh produce to my place. Oh well, let's keep looking. He can answer all of our questions once we find him. He's been raising phlogiston aphids for a long time, and since they were disturbed, they secreted a special type of phlogiston. We can use that substance to track his movements. Let's follow the phlogiston trail.
Huh? What trail? Paimon doesn't see anything.
Oh, right. I forgot your eye. Here, give me your hand. How about now?
What do you see? Whoa, Paimon can see it now too!
That's right. I used a spell to temporarily transfer a portion of my senses to...
Wow, you can even share your senses with us?
It requires a very rare spell that most people aren't adept at. But don't worry, it's a cinch for me. Between the two of you, it seems the Traveler's senses are a bit stronger than Paimon's. When I held your hand just now, I could sense that you've got a great affinity for phlogiston. You're extraordinarily gifted. Anyway, we'll need to use our vision now to track down Auroron. Good luck, you two.
Over here, this way! See, Lolly might say a lot of deep and confusing stuff, but this spell of hers is really something.
What does she mean by deep and confusing? As far as elderly shamans go, I'd say that I'm already pretty easy to talk to. Is there any other old hag who's as fluent in the language of the... But is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already tried my best to match their speech patterns. Or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough? But that can't be, right? Don't tell me there's...
Huh? Was that Seat Lolly's voice?
Now that I think about it, it's a good thing I found some helpers this time. Oh? They appear to be feeling quite confident.
Hey, looks like there's a new camp over there! Yeah, judging by Paimon's
Wait. Let me see.
Paimon sees a small shape here.
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind. Only someone from our tribe would recognize. We've got to find... leaving such a subtle mark implies that he was trying to be discreet. In other words, if they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death. But What if my darling grandson is also there? I can't have... no. I've got to be careful. Otherwise he'd get hit as well. How annoying.
There are traces of people staying here too.
Wait a second. The phlogiston around... I can also smell a mix of elements in the air. Pyro.
Kanich told us that you were super amazing. No wonder you can...
It's about time that little brat said something nice. There are signs of us, judging from what's left on the scene. There must have been a fight. But...
Do you still remember the little mark we found before? Paimon's thinking, what if Auroron wanted to leave another distress signal, but was caught?
Given there are 2 signals leading from here. I'll take this direct. Auroron, what the heck were you doing? It's one thing to trouble me, but now I had to bring other people into this as...
And off she go! Traveler, did you hear all of that as well? Once Seatlali left, that voice went away as well. Paimon even tried calling her name inside Paimon's head, but there was no response. So you were thinking the same thing! Paimon also thought she did say that she was quite adept at this spell, and it doesn't sound like she's had any trouble with it in the past. If you think about it, she's really got a lively inner world. It paints quite a different picture from Paimon's... Paimon sees some traces here. Let's follow them and see if we can find anything up ahead. Did you find something? Huh. So we can't tell where Auroron That's weird. The phlogiston trail suddenly stops. We can't make it, but he can't have just evaporated into thin air, right?
So, you can hear the sounds of the wind from beneath. I'm very sorry, but please do not move. I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals with ears that perk up as soon as it senses danger, and given your combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world. However, you're now in the Night Kingdom. Hello, traveler. I'm Auroron, the one you've been searching for. Ah, the Fatui's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the Fatui. I'm afraid you've been brought here. My friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most feasible.
Greetings, traveler from afar.
Be careful with this traveler. His soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process.
It was I who tasked Auroron with leaving the traces to lead you here. and I who use the Master's ritual to bring your soul to the Night Kingdom. I've heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlan, I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as well as why I mistrust Malwika, the Pyro Archon. I believe there is little reason for you to blindly follow her plan. If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember, not a word of...
You will see me again once you return to reality. No matter what I say, please, help me keep this a secret. This is all to avoid dragging...
Hey, why are you
See, Lolly! He froze for a moment and then just...
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain anywhere? Don't worry. We can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But...
If you're feeling sick, you should just say so. See, Lolly should be able to,
A seasoned traveler must know the importance of not pushing yourself beyond... In any case... Need to...
Feeling better yet, Traveler?
All right, let's get... I followed my phlogiston trail earlier to a stronghold guarded by soldiers.
Oh, so it's close by. Then let's head over right away.
Well, I recruited you to be my helper, which means we're... But if you want to make it up to me, then... Feel this. Look over there.
Huh? Paimon thinks she sees someone in the middle.
That's Auroron.
All right, we'll take the lead.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Don't you have...
I cannot see the sun. Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocked.
Huh? Okay, Mr.
Wow.
See, Lolly's struggling to control her temper.
Are you ready? Let's on my cap. Still trying to resist? You've got no idea who you're up against.
Doing this quickly. This isn't where I am. Prepare yourself.
Whoa, is my blade!
May I present?
Wind blade!
Feel this. Into the void.
You can't run from death.
A touch of frost!
You can't run!
Disappear!
Miscalculated. So quiet.
Auroron!
Granny!
Paimon knows she's called Granny Eats to Lead, but it's still kind of weird.
And greetings to you too. Gramps?
What did you just...
Gramps? Is that not right? You're Granny's friend, are you not? You seem to be
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me. You can't go around
Wait. He's not a child, is he? Don't tell Paimon he's one of those people who look like an adult but are...
Oh, your words have pierced my heart like a thorn vine. Given how hard those thorns are to remove, I may just need to find a pair of tweezers.
Why are you so upset? You can just say yes or no.
Of course I'm not a child. It's just, Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due. And since the Masters of the Night Wind raised me collectively, Exactly.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's going to be...
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you from a scolding? Haven't I told you 100 times since you were a kid?
Be wary of beasts prowling around, scammers looking for their next victim, and strange people who...
Oh, so you do remember, and you just chose to ignore them. You won't always be able to rely on other people coming to your rescue, you know. You're just lucky we got here when we did.
I'm sorry, Granny. I'll be...
Next time? Oh, good one. You think there'll be...
No, they just asked me a lot of questions about Natlan's terrain and made me draw a
Okay, now answer me honestly. Were you...
Yes.
So why did you...
Because they said they would need my help from there on out. They also said that if I refused, they'd just come to you, Granny, and they'd already figured out a way to make you do their bit.
Hey! I'm no ordinary Granny! Would they... Thankfully, the Pyro Archon only asked that we find the mysterious individual from the Masters of the Night Wind, and didn't slap your name on a wanted poster, even if the truth that you see will...
I'm sorry.
Forget it. We can submit the details of this camp. Let's clean this place up and get back to the city. Aurora?
Sounds good. Should I bring some of my homegrown...
You're... back?
Yes. I grow a lot of fresh produce in my garden. I hope the
Now's not the time to...
Recite the 3 warnings.
Huh? No! You should emphasize that you were not in cahoots with...
How exactly did the Masters...
Oh.
I see. So Auroron came to the captain's rescue because he promised to help him in exchange for
That's right.
Now that you know Auroron was only trying to protect another member of his tribe, could I ask you to petition the Pyro Arch?
We'll give her a full report. We'll let you know once she's reached it.
Will I need to stay?
Technically, yes. But if Miss Lolly is willing to serve as your guarantor...
Sure. I'd be happy to do that. I don't have any more time to waste here.
Understood. Thank you very much. Mr. Auroron, please report...
I understand. Thank you.
Well, at least you won't need to hide your face anymore.
Traveler, Paimon, thank you very much for your help. Once Auroron is settled, I'll go talk to Shilonen and get started on...
Oh, thank you!
You scratch my back, I scratch yours. It's as good as done. Come with me, Auroron.
Goodbye, Gramps.
We're finally done. Alright, it's time to find some grub. Huh? What is it? What? That captain? Sorry. Paimon just didn't see that coming. So you really saw him in the Night Kingdom? And he didn't attack you? Oh, that Auroron, what is he up to? He sounded earnest enough just now. Paimon with all that stuff about protecting Seat Lolly and being forced... when he's actually been a willing accomplice all along. Yeah, you're right. Still, Paimon appreciates you telling her about this. We still have another whole day before the meeting, so...
Merciless.
Weird. Paimon doesn't see anyone. What was that?
Good evening. Nice to see you again.
It's you. You shouldn't pop up from behind people.
I'm terribly sorry. It's just a
And what's with you apologizing all the time? You sound so polite and honest, but you're actually...
You're right. Granny tells me that too. Huh. Come to think of it, you remind me of her. Sometimes you two sound really similar, you know.
Oh, so you're gonna call Paimon Granny too now?
Well, I could. It's all clear. Over to you.
Excellent. The fact that you showed up proves that I was right about your character. Yet, there's been a lot of talk about you. Child told me that you're passionate about the unknown and willing to take risks, rather than facing you as an enemy. If we allow the current state of things to continue, we will inevitably clash. And that's a scenario that I've long heard of your exploits across the nations. Though you have crossed swords with my colleagues many times, and once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon Malwika would never willingly share with you, you may just find it in your heart.
I assume you've already been informed of the Pyro Archon's plan, in order to defeat the Abyss and save Natlan.
Wait, how did you know that? Never mind.
I've long kept a close eye on her plan. To be frank, it's an exceedingly risky plan. Will the heroes really appear? And even if they come to her, will their power be enough to drive the Abyss back? If any part of the plan goes awry, all of Natlan, even all of Teyvat now, you may have been led to believe that this is the only plan available to her. But what if I told you she's had another emergency plan all along?
An emergency plan?
Yes. A way to keep Natlan intact, even if her original plan fails. But given the painful cost of its execution, whether this stems from hesitation, fear, or even naivete, I cannot say. But Natlan cannot afford to wait until she comes to her senses. My fear is that given the enormity of the decision, she will be reluctant to confront the dire reality we face until it is too late. There will be no time left to execute the backup plan. And all of Natlan, we have to make the decision for her, here and now.
Yeah, do you have any evidence for all this? Just telling us a bunch of scary stuff. And besides, wasn't it you who tried to seize the Gnosis for the...
I knew you'd be clever enough to see. That's right. I did not seek the Gnosis for the cert since I was defeated in battle. I must put to rest my thoughts about the Gnosis. But even so, my desire... And now, I have found a new way to solve the crisis. We can implement it...
Someone's here.
Huh? The captain disappeared!
Something is rapidly approaching.
Something? Bad news, chump! It's your granny!
See, Lolly!
I knew something was amiss after we were separated. Hidden ceremonial tools, an unconscious traveler. How dare you go behind our backs like this, Auroron? Oh, here we go again. Cat got your tongue, huh?
I'm not trying to avoid it.
Oh, and now you're talking back. Well, go on then. Explain yourself. What the heck?
I'm sorry, Granny. I feel so guilty.
You! That's it! Where are my tools? I swear if—
Wait, see, Lolly! Please, calm down. We, still learned a lot of info, didn't we? Like the fact that the cat, so maybe just save the scolding for later, okay?
Listen well, Auroron. You're only getting out of this now because of the Traveler's plea. You're right, Traveler. Let's go. We can— In all my years, I've never had a child cause me so much grief. Why did you help the captain? No answer? Think you're being smart? Real? Just use your brain for a second. You've always been a good kid. Why would you throw that all away now? If you're worried about something, just talk to me. Granny would much rather—
What?
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this. You're very kind. Most people would have fled by now. Not everyone can
Oh? You dare gossip between yourselves instead of listening?
Sorry!
Sorry, Granny! Sorry, Granny! You know what? Fine. I'm perfectly aware that everything I say goes in one ear and out the other. You're all grown up now, so why you say all the right things, but then you go and completely ignore me? Well, if that's how you're going to treat me, you can stop sending Aoife over to my place to deliver your stupid vegetables!
Who's Aoife?
That's irrelevant. The point is, he hangs out with this kid, so he must be no good. You kids get to a certain age and suddenly act like you know— Auroron, if you're still thinking about that so-called duty, then please, just forget about it.
Seems they've started talking about some kind of tribal history. I'm starting to get lost.
That's not it, Granny. I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time. All I can say is I'm sorry.
His voice. Auroron! Where have you—
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but isn't he right here in front of—
I'm really sorry. It's up to all of us to do everything we can to save—
Get back here this instant! Auroron! What is this? Powder from—
What just happened? How was he able to suddenly get so far—
It's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, it can be manipulated to create an illusion. He pulled it off flawlessly. He must have put a lot of time into perfecting it. Don't tell me that's how he's been hunting in the fields, the little brat. That's it. The next time we—
Whoa, that's a little extreme. But still, why does he feel like he needs to run from us? If his goal is also to protect Natlan, then can't we work together?
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation with them earlier. But even if you'd been able to hear them out, Auroron probably did everything he could to get away because he knew I'd get the truth out of him sooner or later. We've got quite a long walk back to the city. Do you two have some time? Feeling hungry?
All right.
Then let's go. We can find somewhere to sit down and talk. Food and drinks are on.
How did this become Paimonville? Sweet Lolly looks all right. All right. It's on Paimon this time, so you can just sit back and enjoy, Sweet Lolly. Paimon will take care of it.
Hey, come on now. You won't even let me take you out for some food and drinks?
Are you sure?
Mora is the least of my concerns. Besides, we're definitely due a meal after all the—
Sure, that's fine with us, but...
Don't worry. I'm sure a juicy grilled steak will work wonders.
Merciless.
Do you see two people standing by the door? They look like spitting image.
But... Paimon...
Huh? How could that be? I guess my mind—
Do you think she's drunk?
There you go, miss. Oh my, it's not every day you get to see Granny Itzley here with some friends. Not to mention what—
Oh, so you've heard of it?
Of course I have. Aren't you the ones who saved Kachina and brought her back? No wonder you hit it off with Granny Sidlali. She wouldn't spend time with just any—
Wait, so you call her...
Well, given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call her my great-great-granny. She's one of the most
Huh? Gossiping about—
Oh, please, Granny, I wouldn't dare. I'm just beyond happy to see you bring over some new friends. After all, any friends of our regulars are—
All right, that's enough. Go on now. I'm sure the other customers would like to talk to you as well. There's no need to keep staring at me. I promise I'll keep my alcohol down.
Sweet Lolly? Sweet Lolly?
Who's that? You got some gall calling me by my first name. Let me guess. You want—
Are you still with us, Sweet Lolly?
You chumps come around here, picking fights with me? Well, you know what happens next. You lose, and then run off home to tell everyone about how I'm this big scary bully. Come on, monster?
Granny Sweet Lolly, you're not...
Exactly! And while we're at it, I'm not some lazy slacker either. Between meditation, advising the chief, and speaking with the Wyab, I actually... Oh yeah. And I have to mentor all the new kids. Hey, new kid. Yeah, you. Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find phlogiston? You see? I know my stuff. I'm a good teach. That's more like it. About dang time someone showed me a little respect. Yeah, Granny's a hard worker, all right.
Did she just fall asleep with her eyes open?
Behind this pitch-black curtain, a chapter of hatred reveals itself. Behind...
she's meditating again. She does this whenever she's had a few too many drinks. Her mind's actually racing at this point.
Is this another specialty of the Masters of...
No, I'd say it's an ability that's unique to Sitlali herself. While she can easily...
Warning, warning. Red, the color of danger, has now arisen. Huh? Traveler?
What's wrong?
I'm gonna hurl.
Hang on!
You had Paimon worried. Paimon really thought you were about to...
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. That's never happened before, I swear.
Are you feeling okay? Wanna take a quick walk?
There's so much that I want.
Why not? Of course you can.
Please, Paimon. It's not as simple as you think. We've only known each other.
Oh, Paimon gets it. You're hoping that we wouldn't think less of you no matter what you're about to say.
No, that wasn't my point at all. Seriously, don't you youngsters know anything about shame? I'm talking about shame.
Actually?
Huh? Tell me what?
Yeah.
So...
It's okay, Sweet Lolly. You had every right to complain.
I can't take it anymore! Hearing me mumble under my breath is one thing, but hearing what I mumble in my own head, it's just like when you're rolling on the floor in your pajamas, but you forget to lock the door, and someone bursts in to deliver cabbages and sees the whole thing!
So that,
It happens to people in general, okay? Doesn't matter if you're 200 years old or 1,000 years old. Everyone rolls around. Take a walk with me.
Looks like she's completely given up. Like those criminals who just confess everything and accept...
Well, great view, right? I love coming here by myself.
Wow, it's beautiful!
You're making me want to cry.
Oh no, what do we do? Please don't cry!
I was an expression, okay? A figure of speech. I'm just... embarrassed. Let's just have a casual conversation.
Really? You don't seem like the...
Well, I guess I used to be more of a... And you're right. I don't I'm just an eccentric old hag to them.
But you're just...
The kids of my tribe would have a heart attack if they heard you say that. Granny eats sleep.
Well, you are powerful.
Some are. Others are mad I always come out on top. A few decades. What about you?
We don't find you scary at all.
Huh. That's because you're not from my tribe. You don't. I make people realize that. No matter. Not to brag or anything. Maybe it's hard to believe.
We believe you. Shilonen has full faith in your abilities, and Auroran didn't seem scared of you. He thinks of you as his granny.
Yes, but Mawika already told you about her plan. And you've given so much help. Auroran's not like other people. The reason being, his soul is incomplete. The Masters of the Nightwind view this as a bad omen. No one knows who his parents were. He was just... The Masters of the Nightwind believe they can see human souls. And in Auroran's incomplete, a possibility. To turn the ceremony would allow lost souls to gather within him. Auroron would then be sent to the Night Kingdom to return the souls to their rightful place. Strengthen.
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Now, you see the problem. When damage occurs to the Night Kingdom, the souls held within disperse and remain adrift, unable to find a way back to the ley lines. This loss of souls damages the Night Kingdom even further. The ceremony can send back countless souls at once, which would benefit the Night Kingdom and the souls themselves. Of course, the vessel, Auroron, would be sacrificed. I wasn't surprised the chief at the time came up with the plan. The ley lines were already in a terrible state. A suitable candidate. When the chief asked for my opinion, I didn't give my approval, but I didn't object. Pathetic, isn't it? By not objecting, of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be sending by sentencing a newborn to death? By using a human life as a tool? It's not right. So, when I learned the ceremony had failed, I was ashamed. The plan was never a secret. Or, I guess I should say, there was no point to keeping it a secret. A simple investigation from Auroron would reveal everyone thought he would be happy he survived. And he never really said anything to the contrary. But he asks this question. Would Natlan have been saved?
Wait, what?
He knows that, but he still feels guilty. Auroron has a strong ability to perceive souls. Maybe he chose to work with the Fatui.
Traveler, didn't the captain say he found a way to solve the crisis? Anyway, we can't just let things go on. You don't look so good, Sweet Lolly.
Probably drank too much. Okay.
Hey, we're friends, aren't we?
Good point. Friends. I like the sound of that.
Auroron's probably back with the captain, don't you think? You mean about the backup plan? Do you really believe what the captain told us? Yeah, you're right. But she's probably asleep. We have... outside. Paimon still haven't sleep. Well, guess we should see.
Merciless. You're already here.
Wow, you're up early. That's impressive.
Let's not bring up last night. Anyway, I was also woken up by the commotion. Looks like I heard many areas have been attacked by the Abyss, including...
The Abyss attacked again?
I'll be fine. We also have the support of the stadium could always use more manpower. I'm done making excuses for him. I was the one who vouched for him. so I need to report back to the speaker's chamber. But I should be. As for the ancient name, once we handle this crisis, I'll talk to Shilonen right away. Thank you. All right.
She left in a hurry. Looks...
Fearless.
Traveler, over here! Perfect. Our star Outlander has appeared.
Oh, you're all here! But,
Just my way of saying how awesome you are.
alright, but can we get a quick run?
The Abyss suddenly attacked the Collective of Plenty, the Masters of the Nightwind, the Children of Echoes, and a number of our camp.
Yes, and the attacks are increasing.
The tribes, Chaska and I have been searching for survivors.
I plan on heading back to the Collective of Plenty, just in...
What about you, Mualani? Where are you gonna go?
I'll go help the Children of Echoes. They're the closest, so I can start fighting. What about you guys? We could go together. Yeah, that does sound important. No worries. Who knows?
That would be pretty great, actually.
It'll be fine. Here.
Let's part ways here for now. And most importantly,
Oh, and some of us need to avoid getting contaminated by dangerous-looking substances.
Koichi, do we...
It's alright. Alright, let's hurry up and talk.
Oh, it's you two. As you can see, things are not looking good right now. Look, I'm very interested in your recent adventures, but this is not—
That's alright, we're also in a hurry.
What? So he thinks my plan is too risky. He thinks I'm being stubborn. I shouldn't underestimate the Fatui's ability to gather intelligence. I will answer you honestly, but you must help me keep— I can use the power of the Gnosis to save Nat. The Gnosis would drain all the souls and memories from the Night Kingdom and weave them into a giant net, which would surround the ley lines and protect them against abyssal—
Wait, you can use souls to weave a net?
Yes. It means sacrificing those souls in the process. So, the Night Kingdom not only houses the souls of the dead, but also our memories and legends. Using the Gnosis means converting all three into material. Even then, the net can still become corroded. If we cannot find a way to repair the damaged ley lines before that happens, given the enormity of the price, it's a solution I refuse to consider right now. I want us to win, but I also care about how we win, and what that means for us in the end. Now, it's true, both plans come at a risk, but after weighing our options, this is our best bet. Natlan is unique among the nations of Teyvat. Given the ever-looming threat of the Abyss, the Pyro Archon— having a contingency plan is our duty, not just to the people of Natlan. Still, this has always been a well-kept secret. I'm very curious—
Oh, one more thing? The captain said he found another way to solve the problem.
Without the Gnosis, he should have no other option. Seems like our only path forward is to track him down. So— judging by your expression, you must have doubted me. Even if just for a—
Not even a little! We would never— Wait, what are you talking—
Just maybe it was out of caution. So now that you have your answer—
You scared Paimon.
That's a good— As for the captain, the intel—
That's great! Sounds like we just have to wait a little longer.
Not just yet. Don't worry.
Wait, you're going to fight in person?
That's true. I'm far less powerful than a god in my current state. But don't forget, I was an experienced and powerful warrior. No matter how you look at it, my duty is on the front lines. Oh, now you doubt my strength. That hurts, traveler. If we had time to spot— Anyway, even if we were— I've considered moving my people to other nations, but I've told the chiefs of each tribe to strengthen their defenses. Now I just need to find the right time to—
Paimon's a little worried about how people will react.
Yes, but that won't be the only response.
Alright, we should head out. Maybe we...
Quick, over here! To save...
Kachina, how many...
They've all made it out. It's the Traveler and Paimon! They're here!
What's the situation?
There's a trapped caravan that needs our help. We need to rest...
We'll go together.
Bye.
Merciless. Stay safe. We've got this. Bring it!
Here goes!
I really thought I was done for. I can't.
Don't worry about it. We're just glad you're okay. Let's see. Your goods look fine too. Guess
that should be the last abyssal pylon near the By the way, where's Lolly?
The Masters of the Nightwind also got attacked, so she went back to...
Yeah, that makes sense. The attack... Alright, this is...
fearless. Looks like a few people were hurt after all.
The Abyss threw a lot at us. Before long, Kachina brought over a whole group of warriors, and just like that...
I wasn't in charge or anything. Still, I think this proves that camping in the wild was a great idea. That's sleeping on the wet grass was pretty uncomfortable, but it was worth it.
You mean the situation in the Night Kingdom, right? Yeah, I feel the same way. It's impossible not to feel anxious when things are getting worse, but...
And we still don't know when the final two heroes are going. That just means we need to buy the pyro.
You really are...
Why, thank you. I guess it's one of my better qualities.
So, specifics aside, the Pyro Archon confirmed the Gnosis can resolve the...
And somehow the captain finds out about it, goes to fight the Pyro Archon. Honestly, if he has the same information as us, I can't really blame him. It's probably because our plan is so risky.
We talked to Malika before we left the stadium. According to her, the cost of the captain's plan, and, well, it makes sense. If that was truly the better...
Yeah, I trust the Pyro Archon. When I was upset about Kachina's disappearance, plus, she burned down all those precious mementos for Kachina. She's already... When it comes to Natlan's survival, there's...
I agree. Maybe the life is important, but so are history and memory.
As the Archon, she can't tell us everything, but it seemed like she wasn't...
The next question is, if the captain found a new way to save Natlan... Yeah, and isn't he from Snezhnaya?
This is
We still don't have enough information.
Let's head back then. With how many Fatui there are, someone's bound to...
Sounds good. I have a few...
Want to join our garrison, Mualani? I was just about to ask. Then you should go... Register? Okay. You got it. Alright. See you...
Oh, you bet...
I'm fine.
They ran into the Fatui while out on a mission and decided to...
The Fatui?
Calm down and let me explain. Watch out. It's the Fatui.
Were they attacked by the Abyss? No, wait. It looks like they're protecting a group of...
You're right. That's a traveling group from Natlan. Let's keep observing.
We're glad you're okay. Given the appearance of abyss monsters all over Natlan, you should cancel your journey and seek shelter at the stadium or one of...
Thank you so much.
We don't expect anything in return. We were out on a mission. If you truly wish to repay the favor, you can keep this a secret. If anyone asks...
Oh, okay.
But...
We're not asking you to cover up our activities. We haven't done anything illegal. Nonetheless, the decision remains yours. If we wanted to keep you quiet, we would have employed a...
Got it. Did you hear that? They mentioned a captain. Isn't that...
Exactly. We could be onto something big. Still, there was no trade. They were just helping people in need. I didn't believe the captain when he said he wanted to save Natlan.
Maybe we've been wrong about the Fatui this whole time?
It's too early to say. Let's follow them and see what's really going on.
So this is where they were headed. Looks tricky. It's heavily guarded.
Koichi, wait for me here. I'll go in and check it out.
Oh, no you don't. How are you planning to get through all the guards?
Look, I can use this terrain to my advantage. With our tribe's special way of getting around.
We still can't see anything on the inside.
The more heavily guarded the location, the more valuable the secrets. Even if the captain isn't, that intel is worth the risk.
Fine. You're not...
That's even more risky. You've been running around safe. I'm confident I can protect myself.
I can.
Fine,
don't believe... You know, growing up, even if I...
All right. Got your ropes?
Yeah, let's go.
The Fatui have eyes all over this place. Now. Not sure how many chances I'm gonna get. I need to... Good. I made it without getting caught. I should get to that platform over there. But it's guarded by the Koichi should have line of sight. That's it. Now's my chance.
It's no use staying in one place. Looks like Chaska is helping me by keeping an eye on the Fatui movements. I'll wait for her signal. Time to move. That was close. Probably can't make it over in one go. I'll wait for my next chance. Now's my chance. I made it! Let's see. The Fatui's occupying all the best locations. If we could just get past them somehow. Wait, I've got it!
Huh? What's that noise? Did something explode? What the heck is that? What do you think? I could ask you the same thing!
Good, they're arguing. Looks like they just needed an excuse. They've probably had enough of this job already. The people on the hill over there left to help their comrades. Come get me, Chaska. I hope she gets...
That's Koichi's signal. Smart idea. Give me your hand, quick.
Coming! I checked, and this way is completely clear. It should lead us... Well, I was pretty helpful, right? You know, everyone usually jumps at the chance to work with me. Not my own sister, though. No, she avoids me like her life depends on it.
I was wrong, Koichi. You've done well.
Wait, you're just gonna admit it? No, I look like the mean one.
Let's focus on the task at hand.
All right. If you're not gonna take the bit... Looks like the Fatui are here to dig something up. I'm surprised.
It seems like they're looking for a dragon relic called the device is ancient. Barely any information survives to this day. And even people from Natland don't know how to use it.
Not bad. Looks like it's in good shape. This should be what our Lord's looking for. Took us long enough. Come on.
Back? Back where? Should we keep following?
You really want to keep going?
Of course. We make a good team, don't you think?
What was that?
Uh-oh. We've been...
Falling rock incoming! Watch out for your gadget!
What? You're a
Once we got them off our tail, we went back to observe some more. They'd collected several identical pieces of something. It looked like they were waiting, though. So we decided to come back.
So, Koichi got injured trying to get them off your tail?
She pushed herself too hard and collapsed on the way back to the stadium.
Well, I didn't cause you any trouble while we were fighting, right?
You've done very well. I could make a...
I know. I'm already...
So, our current intel suggests the Fatui is after the source mechanism. The device is a complete mystery. Even to...
I have no idea. But it's safe to assume the device could serve a similar... Shilonen, I need you to gather every scholar in Natland familiar with...
I'll get right on it.
Thank you both for your hard work. I've prepared a small gift of my own as a token of gratitude.
My patience. That's so nice of them.
You don't need to give us anything, Archon. We were...
Well, if...
I accept. Thank you.
What am I gonna do with you?
There's some for the rest of you as well. They're one of my favorites, too. I'll start investigating the source mechanism right away.
Yummy! What's next for you two?
I'm taking Koichi home.
Hey.
That's what you always say. Everything's What if the Abyss attacks again? You're saying if I let you rest in a hotel...
I won't. Triple promise I... Fine, on the off chance, but I'm a doctor. I have a duty to help people in need, no matter how hard or tiring the work gets. I guess you're right.
This reminds Paimon of when we first met. Except you were the one trying to stop...
I do the same for anyone trying to put...
Then try to see things from my perspective.
The two of you are the same.
I disagree. I understand.
Who wants to be like her? Overconfident, always make an excuse.
That's just not...
You think...
Okay, don't get into another fight.
Don't worry, Paimon. You didn't do anything...
Plus, I guess we are similar in some ways. We're family. I can't...
Okay, you don't have to put it that way.
So, you're all good now?
Neither of us are really the type to back down.
Plus, I know you'll wake up one day and realize I was right all along.
Be my guest. Come on, see you later, Traveler and Paimon.
There's no rush. At least grab a nice meal with your family.
Bye, you two. Take care of yourselves out there.
Those two will probably make up for... Well, we've learned a lot. Let's go over... Why do you look so awkward?
Okay, I won't beat around the bush. Oh, and I'm sorry for interrupting your rest.
Awesome!
Hey, friends don't order each other.
Oh, yeah. You mentioned how Auroron, Paimon, and the Traveler discussed it after you left, and we think Auroron is probably back with...
I agree with your hype. Auroron came back. He helped the Masters of...
What? He came back?
I told him to give up whatever he's doing, but apparently he came back to fulfill his duty to our tribe. When he left,
I'm surprised you let him go at all.
I had to prioritize my tribe. Besides, the situation was intense. I couldn't focus. Plus, he was on guard. He knew I would try to go after him, so he made sure to keep his distance. All these years of calling me Granny.
Don't say that! Your tribe all raised him together, right?
You're right. Seeing him come back reminded me of when he was little. He's not only a child of the Masters of the Nightwind, but a child of Natlan. Besides, Auroron is my apprentice. He might have a few tricks up his sleeve.
Wait, what are you saying?
Look. Remember how I said Auroron's soul is fragmented? This is the talisman, and this gem is what makes the talisman. It just so happens that Auroron is due for a gem replacement. Since I can't get close to him, I put the new gem in a supply bag and asked Aoife to bring it to... You guys know Aoife, right? No? Well, he's a pretty famous vet around these parts. He's always bringing me all sorts of things, and Aoife doesn't know what's going on, so he agreed, no questions asked. Auroron would find the gem as soon as he opened the bag. He knows how important it is, so I knew he would... He probably suspected that I tampered with it. But here's the catch. The trick is on the bag. The moment he touched it,
That's amazing. You can do something like that?
Most people can't. But I can't. That trick he used to bring you to the Night Kingdom isn't anything special, by the way. My technique is
So in other words, we have a whole backup of Auroron's memory.
The kid thinks he can take me on?
That's amazing, Seat Lolly. Let's take a look right away.
Once we get to the bottom of this, I know he thinks of me as his grandma.
That's a tough question. Paimon doesn't have a grandma, so she's not the best person to ask.
To be honest, I've always doubted my ability to look after him. But if I stop here, it will haunt me until I'm 500 years old. Every night I'll wake up in a fit of anger. I don't scare that easy. Still, if I back away from this and something happens, I need to look at his memory. I don't care. And I won't blame him. A family does whatever it...
You sure you'll be okay? We can come with you if you...
Did you just say... you'll...
Is that okay? We have a pretty good reason to see it too, don't we? Because, Right! We need leads on the Fatui.
You... fine. You...
Don't worry, we're professional
then I place my All right, time to sneak into someone else's memory and... you heard it here first. I wouldn't be... Are you ready?
Look how good you're doing. You'll grow. And you? Aoife says you're taking up too much space.
Hey! How's it going, Auroron?
Good. How are you?
Can't complain.
No, just some idle conversation.
Sounds fascinating.
They told me you were coming and that you would take some produce with you.
Only if you're offering. By the way, I ran into Aoife yesterday. He told me Chaska's fostering a saurian at his place. Said the thing trampled over a part of your radish garden. I hope you two didn't get into a huge fight.
No, don't worry. I'll find a way for him to make it up to me. I've already wrapped your share of the produce.
You really knew I was coming.
Light up the smoke and you can see the path through the shadows.
Hey, have you seen that strange group of people that just appeared out of nowhere?
Appeared out of nowhere? I don't think so.
It's the Fatui. Their leader seems like a big deal. He didn't bring many men with him, but they're all elite warriors. It seems like they're looking for someone. But if you run into them...
You're from the Masters of the Nightwind, are you not?
I enjoy living by myself. I guess you're from the Fatui, the one everyone's called.
Not an inaccurate. I'm looking for someone who may be known to you. See,
Granny? What does an... I've heard the name. You have business...
There's no point to further questioning if you insist on hiding things from me. I shall...
Oh, he could tell I was lying and now he's leaving? Hey! At least tell...
It's none of your concern. I have my own means of tracking her down.
Why are the Fatui looking for her? What does she... I can't just let them go like this. I have to figure out what they're planning. I've just been studying the ley lines and asking for leads on Granny. I can definitely rule out...
The situation has seen no true improvement. The Pyro Archon did not fulfill her promise.
My lord!
Ignore him.
He knows I'm following him, but he's strong, I can tell. But there's something unusual about him and also
What is it?
My lord,
A ley line disturbance. Certain presences have been forced to walk.
That was a spell from the Masters of the Nightwind. How did he know that? How did he do that so easily? Soulfaring is supposed to be extremely difficult.
I feel much better. Thank you, my lord.
Think nothing of it. Stay vigilant and continue to gather information. The Abyss could attack at any moment. If you notice any however, there's no reason to overengage. Information is our...
Yes, sir.
Why are the Fatui fighting against the Abyss? I've been following him this whole time and still they ignore me? Do they... It seems like his subordinates referred to him as the captain. And now he's headed to the stadium. That's unusual.
You two, with me. Everyone else, wait here as instructed. Send word to the other teams to retreat immediately if this fails.
Yes, sir.
He's going inside? Pyro Archon is in there.
Forgive me, my lord. Allow me to check one more time. Do you...
The time for idle observation. This nation is out.
Yes, sir.
He just walked straight into the stadium. What is he gonna do? They're both incredibly strong. How long will they have to fight until someone comes out on top? Wait, this feeling. Just like the other day near the ley lines, it's faint, like a soul's trying to escape. Is that why he's looking for Granny? If he dies here, then all clues will be lost.
As for you, I must confess, I did not
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have... You don't have much time. And you're injured on top...
I'm beginning to see just how useful you made you. Heard something from here, didn't you?
No need to force yourself. I've never seen anyone match...
I didn't expect you to intervene at such a critical moment.
You know I've been following you.
When walking in the forest, it is only natural to encounter wild beasts. However, not every beast has the courage.
And yet, one of those very
Then speak.
I didn't save you because I wanted something. My soul is more perceptive than others. I can sense that the ley lines are extremely weak. The questions you asked her just now, well, I've had very similar doubts.
So, you can tell the truth. That was quite a reckless decision.
There's no turning back for me now. What I did back there is going to get me in a lot of trouble. You attacked the Pyro Archon in broad daylight, and I used my spell to save you. A single glance was likely all it took. So, we're in this...
Seem to care little for my thoughts on them.
It's too late for that. Start from the beginning. Why are you...
Explain your relation to her first. I know you two are acquainted. It was...
See, Lolly is my elder and my teacher. She taught me everything I...
If you truly wish to protect her, you should have let me perish at the Pyro Archon's hand. Yet, you chose otherwise.
I want to do something to change Natlan for the better. Something I can accomplish with my own two hands. You're...
Strange. Citlali is said to be the legendary Granny Eastly, someone capable of communicating with the Wyub.
Why do you need knowledge on the Night Kingdom?
That is not something you need.
Don't forget, I saved your...
Do you not believe the Fatui capable of betraying a debt?
People can lie, but souls cannot. I can tell there's a weight to your soul.
You may not live among your tribe, but you certainly know their tricks. I apologize for my rap. Let's go. We'll see if you have what it takes to join my plan. I see.
Worth trying, I think.
Rather than weaving a net to protect the ley lines, this method would address the root problem by reconstructing the ley lines.
Woo!
Traveler, Paimon.
Paimon's fine, just...
Of course. I'm just... After everything, he still can't let go of the past. For some reason, he thinks he owes something to the people who cared for him. Now that he's all grown up, he thinks no one can tell him what to do. He thinks he can just run away. I'll show him. If he tries to run one more time...
Maybe stubbornness runs in the family. Like grandmother, like grandson.
Is that supposed to be a compliment? Anyway...
Yeah, the captain seriously wants to... What does it even mean? Something like The Loom of Fate, maybe? But
The Loom of Fate?
it's kind of hard to explain. Anyway, if he really wants to manipulate the ley lines, everyone in Natlan will be affected. Oh, this is big.
Which means the captain has been honest from the very beginning.
Why is he so obsessed with saving Natlan? Oh, we've got...
Yes, she needs to know
One with my blade. Heart be pure, evil be erased. Mind.
Maybe you're...
If you ever have any questions... Maybe you're... If you ever... Maybe you're not used to the...
If you ever have any questions about the realm within,
Merciless. Ad Astra. Thank you for completing today. Merciless.
No need to fret. I shall handle this.
Overruled! Swift and merciful!
Another star goes out!
Transfixed.
A touch of frost.
How brilliant!
Fearless. Into the void.
Can't run from
and merciful.
May I present?
This is where a touch of frost.
How brilliant!
Overruled. Forth my blade. Fury blade. Attack!
Merciless. May I present?
Merciless.
Another star goes out!
Swift and merciful. Laid bare. Everlasting as the moon. Transfixed. Commendable. I hear little children singing. Swift and merciful, submit for judgment.
The show begins! Let my name echo in song!
Extinguish!